Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. My name is Ahmad Zulhasni Rahmatullah from Polytechnic Malaysia Melaka. My battery number 14DKM18F1051 from class DKM6A. I want to present of my industrial training on December 2020. First, background of the organization. Established in 1991 and headquartered in Malaysia Top Glove Corporation, Berhad is the world's largest manufacturer of gloves. What started as only a local business enterprise with high factory and high glove production line, has today captured 26% of the world market share for rubber gloves. The company has manufacturing operations in Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, and China. It also has marketing offices in these countries as well as USA, Germany, and Brazil, and export to over 2,000 customers in 195 countries worldwide. List on the Malaysian Bourse 2001 and member of the Singapore Exchange 2016. Top Glove has demonstrated steady growth with a compound annual growth rate CAGR of 28% for revenue and 38% for profit after tax over the past 20 years. Next, Top Glove is a Malaysian manufacturer of rubber gloves that also specializes in face masks, condoms, dental dams, and other products. The company owns and operates 46 manufacturing facilities in Malaysia, Thailand, China, and Vietnam. It also has marketing offices in these countries except Vietnam, as well as the United States, Germany, and Brazil. Next page, summary of activity industry training. Week 1 on 1 March 2021 until 5 March 2021. I do on the first day in the company is to report as a trainee at Top Glove Company Ipoh. They given an opening briefing related to Top Glove Company. HR give evidence to students. For second week, 8 March 2021 until 30 March 2021, identify each filter found in the rubber glove production process. Identify the types of pumps that are often used in the department. For week 3, 15 March until 20 March 2021, I know each type of tank used for in the compounding department. Then now know the correct result spec for type of chemical liquid used in the compounding department. Next, for week 4, 22 until 24 March, I learned to determine the time and percentage when sending liquid materials to the lab. Next, learn about NR and NBR covalent liquid production costs. Week 5, 29 March until 31 March, I know how to take rubber sample from tank truck. Take a rubber sample and send it to the laboratory for testing. Week 6, 5 April until 9 April 2021. I add cyclotron and carry it to the transfer tank using a Wilton pump. Next, identify two types of motor found in the transfer tank, namely large motors and small motors. Week 7, 12 April until 16 April, I conduct gotong in each compounding area and around the FIC factory. Distribute the name that has been completed in print and limit to all employees in the compounding. For week 8, 19 April until 23 April 2021, know the names of polypropylene tank and rubber strainers located the compounding area. For week 9, 26 April until 30 April 2021, packing rubber glove in the warehouse area with the rubber glove adequately so that mass is evenly distributed on each package. Week 10, 3 May until 7 May 2021, recycle rubber glove in the packaging area. Next, collecting the finished packaging is done in a place to put in a large box. Week 11, 10 May until 14 May 2021. Pumping an acid pump from a truck and of a ton of polypropylene ensures safe safety clothing before performing acid pump activity from the truck. Net for week 12, 17 May until 21 May 2021. Prepare pump and hose to reactivate the use of polymer fluids. Cutting new hoses using a grinder machine. For week 13, 24 May until 28 May 2021. Manually prepare coagulant and polymer liquid to be put into the main tank of the liquid material. Feed cyclone, terrain, and carburetor fluid to the depleted transfer tank. For week 14, 31 May until 4 June 2021. Perform acid filling into the acid preparation tank. Put water into the acid preparation tank first and then a little acid by controlling it from the panel located in the area. For week 15, 7 June until 11 June 2021. Prepare polymer chemical liquid, coagulant, and mixed powder into the main tank in the compounding chemical liquid preparation area. Carefully dispose of the accumulated waste from the coagulant in the industrial filter. For week 16, 14 June until 18 June 2021. Clean the overflow of cyclone chemical liquid anti-clean. Take stock of the chemical liquid that have been ordered by the compounding department. For week 17, 21 June until 25 June 2021. Prepare enough containers and baskets to test the rubber. Make experiment for 3 types chemical liquid weighing recipe of different mass first. For week 18, 28 June until 2 July 2021. Update the chemical liquid result book available in the compounding preparation area. Painting the leg of the polymer preparation main tank and the preparation main tank coagulant. Week 19, 5 July until 9 July 2021. Put the apple liquid into the polymer transfer tank 1 and 2 to remove the largest amount of foam in the tank. Introduce the chemical liquid of ammonia and polyside into the main tank of the polymer preparation. For last week 20, 12 July until 16 July 2021. Perform filling of solid polymer and cyclone chemical liquid to the transfer tank using Weldon pump. Obtain signatures and confirmation of self-report completion of industry training to the supervisor. For next page, description of 3 industry training activities or project. First of all, sampling latex. Sample must be placed in a closed container. Each latex sample should take enough to fill 1 container. Gloves are very important to be worn by an employee who went to do this sampling. This is because latex can cause an individual's skin to be damaged if exposed to the latex liquid. Next, before taking sample at the tank truck outlet hole, the latex in the tank truck must first be distilled using an electric stirrer. This is because it gives the latex to be even on the latex that it is in the tank truck. Next, take a latex sample for each outlet hole that is on each top of the tank truck and also the back of the tank truck. Make sure that each latex sample container is tightly closed and tidy so that there is no spillage of latex waste from the container to be tested in the laboratory. For second activity, pumping chemical. The process of preparing and filling each liquid material into any tank must use between 2 types of pump, namely pump or Weldon pump. The pumping activity must be done technically by an employee or any other employee who is given the task and task to take care of the work during the pumping activity. This is because to avoid the problem that often occurs, which is the problem of overfilling the chemical liquid into the tank that has been inserted. Thus, in addition, the problem of leaking pipes use is due to improper installation of pipes that have been used for a long time. because the pipe too often have problems when performing the activity of filling chemical liquids into the transfer tank. Is experimental latex chemical. For compounding, workers will usually compound the latex for 38 hours. First, we First, workers add the latex and then add water, then the KOH chemical part A, part B aqua wax, filler, and the last EPL antifoam will come in. Then it will be stirred for 38 hours. After 38 hours, we will prepare the supply and ready to dip the container. During this 38 hours, we will deliver laboratory tests for SI swelling index and the acid total solid. The first 6 until 7 hours will be sent for the first SC, then 15 until 18 hours for the first SI result, 25 until 28 hours for the second SI result, and 33 until 36 hours for the third SI result. Before the 3 until 4 hours supply, you will send the test to get the result again. The shall be 27.5 until 28.5. The first SI result 200 until 180, and the second SI result 150 until 170, and third result while the third SI is 130 until 140. Next, the role of processing rubber glove in the production of a stop unplanned, so it requires a balance of result. So with this balance, all the rubber liquid in the production tank cannot be discarded just like that. Because it is all rubber, we use it as recycling. With this experiment, we were able to identify the result as either good or bad if chemical liquids of different mass were added. This process will be distilled by the machine for half a day to see the result. For next, suggested activities during the industry training. The suggested activity during the industry training that I can give is an improvement on the weakness and shortcoming in producing quality product to the company should be done. With the knowledge and skill, it can increase the level of excellence of the company in various aspects, especially in creating a harmonious work environment and a good work environment. For lastly, conclusion of the 20 weeks of industrial training at Top Glove, I am very satisfied with the cooperation and good service received from the organization. A lot of experience has been gained throughout conducting industry training. Hopefully, this Top Glove continues to move forward and continues to provide good service to all walks of life. This is my reference, and is my picture. This right picture is our safety clothes when we are need to pump acid. That's all. Thank you.